from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
Play action. It's Richardson. Buying some time left. And finds Josh Downs. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
Man in motion here. Burrow's first play going to the air. He's got this complete. It's Thomas Brooks. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17.
It's a gain of 50.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Right, 80. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Done.
Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Oregon State. And he's put it down after a great gain. That's going to set out first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
He's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stewart on the tackle.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Let's go now.
They give to Taylor, right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
Come on. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Gibbons gets it. And they aren't like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Mustang. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
In the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one nabbed by 1. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Let's go. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. What is that?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pass cut by Brooks. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. As I hear Franklin there to make the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Come on, ready? Bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180. What is hot?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
On 2, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Back. 180. What is that? Back.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
A gain of 15.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Can. Stop.
Running the toss here to Brooks. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Stop. 180.
On second down, it's Brooks. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Stop. 180. 11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Kick the running back in motion.
Stop.
Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
11, 11. Stop.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. It's going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Ball at the 33 for first down.
2.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this is taken ahead with a 37. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ready.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Back. 60 Eagles.
To the air on third and long. They fighted that one, but they couldn't connect.
I talked to you over over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
11 empty.
11 up 2nd and 2.
11 empty. 11 empty. 11. Stop.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right 80. Slow. Stop.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Get it. Like it.
They go again with Taylor. No look there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
18, pioneer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on the outside. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
good for a Colts.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts
at the 35
who have
yard
first
line.
and 10. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, come on.
Richardson now on first and 10. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. Shoots away from one. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. My guy's there, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati.
Question, they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
We'll start on the ground. Taylor. And the power play up the middle results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. They should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
In a 4th down.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He's in it at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big game downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Bengals.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Shot. Right in. Shot.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Shot.
Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one up to his running back, complete. And he's called at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Gun. Shot. Can. Shot.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Second.
Too quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts'
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Not like this, an interception ends that drive. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, but they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be perfect. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 38-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Take this set. 180. 180.
They send a receiver in motion right. Hand off on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yards they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You can tell. Just look at him down there, kid. They thought it was going to work, too.
11, Tommy.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taken by Chase, left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Now Burrow gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
180. Stop.
Burrow gets it out right quick. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Isn't working off there, able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Ready up.
No throw, third and long. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Get it.
On first down, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you can hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's got it inside the 25. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Taylor trying the left side. And a nice shot here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. On the ground, gain works for the touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Getting more there to make the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Gun.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. It's a gain of 3.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow now on first down. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a 3D catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
A touchdown aside, and that's free as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First and 10 from the 41.
11 MT. Hey. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, there's a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Defensive play to Charles loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
12. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
There's a dime up the middle. He only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's 4th down.
31. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's
Big
4th
moment
down.
coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away.
A 55-yard attempt.
This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Richardson brings things to a halt for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the ready.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Bengals 28.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Back play, straight ahead. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's hit, and the ball's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Straight ahead. Here's Brooks. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to put this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Hey, Can.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Inside handoff to Brooks. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Pass cut by Brooks. Space to the left. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
This one is up and good. And the Bengals tie this game 35 apiece.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash. Go.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
From the gun, it's Leonard. on his back. Taylor. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Flush down out to his left. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Taylor on the pistol. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Hawk 70.
Taylor again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
8-yard line.
Shot for Taylor. The defense wins this round and stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Go.
Running with Taylor. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down.
It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
38.
I I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180. 11 mighty. Got.
Setting up to pass. It's Dotson with a catch out right. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st down, Cincinnati.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On 2.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm